Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Had a little bit of OBS issues. I think we got it mostly sorted out here. So the Saiyan Day unit is a transforming Super Saiyan Vegeta from the fight against Android 19. I think that's a very good pick. Should be pretty fire. Remember that this Vegeta should be a villain, right? So let's go ahead and take a look. So he is a transforming Vegeta. I think I probably would have preferred just his transformation to be an intro, but we'll see how tough it's going to be to like transform with him and stuff like that. By the way, I think for the most part, all they really showed in here, like they showed that there's like a burst mode coming up against like, you know, the AGL Cell Dokkan event, and Infinite Dragon Ball history and stuff like that. But they basically just showed Vegeta as well as the Super Easy A4 Dragon Fist. We do have his full details. We can see how good he looks as well. So Vegeta, of course, could transform into Super Saiyan Vegeta with his active. Let's just, hopefully they show the conditions, stuff like that. All right, so let's see. So categories, I mean, we kind of skip through this. I mean, we'll be able to figure out the categories Vegeta's on. He is going to be on, of course, a fair amount of teams, though. That's good. Vegeta family or Super Saiyan? Vegeta family or Super Saiyan? Oh boy, hold on. I don't think Vegeta family is really too hot. And I mean, sort of hope Trunks. I mean, he is Super Saiyan anyway. Well, yeah, bro, why does he lead Vegeta family? What? There's nothing here. Oh, I guess we do have Evolution Blue Vegeta. Yeah. Okay. I was like, bro, it's a dead category. Why? So his team is Evolution Blue Vegeta added to the Super Saiyan team, essentially. I mean, Vegeta and Trunks can potentially put in a little bit of work, I guess. Huh. I don't know. That leader skill doesn't really seem too crazy. Dude, we gotta cut it with the 2 leader skill bullshit, man. Can't do that. 2 leader skills is nonsense. Ridiculous nonsense. Looks like he stacks attack and defense and seals. Now, he is a transformation character, so we'll see if he keeps the seal. But if he keeps that, that could be very good. Because, you know, remember that, like, Cell Max, which, you know, may be the toughest fight. Sealing can really, really help you in that fight. So, if Vegeta's sealing there, that would be good. Okay, so he stacks attack and defense. Should be a 20% stack. Oh boy. Okay, so 2 key, 150% of stats. He guards. Okay, with 18% damage reduction. Seems good. Seems solid. Launches an additional super for the first 3 turns. More HP remaining when the character attacks for the first time. Greater the additional attack boost received within the turn. Okay. More HP remaining when the character receives an attack for the first time. Greater a defensive boost within the same turn. I mean, this, in the current environment I mean, we're, you know, remember, this is coming to global at the same time, but I'm thinking of this from, like, the JP version, like, post-9th anniversary perspective. I mean, the fights don't start out insane, I guess, besides Cell Max. Cell Max is the one fight that's still crazy. So, I mean, in a lot of these tough fights against Beast and Blue Gogeta, Trunks, stuff like that, you're likely to have high HP pools, although the Super Saiyan team does not, whatchamacallit, the Super Saiyan team does not really have, like, strong slot 1 characters, so, I mean, LR Evolution Blue Vegeta can do it, but we'll see. Okay. We'll see how it seems to work in game. Then he has another additional 70% chance of being a super if there's an ally whose name includes Goku in the same turn, or an enemy whose name includes Goku. Okay. Let's double check again. So, outside of Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks, what other strong Gokus are there on the Super Saiyan category? I mean, obviously they're good. They'll like you know they'll be a good option there. I think they'll be solid. Oh, okay, right. I actually did. Okay, okay. Yeah, we'll be all right. Okay, that's not bad. So he could super 4 times while stacking, and then he's got guard and damage reduction. Seems solid enough. Okay. Okay. Decent. Um I mean, he guards, he has damage reduction, he has a guaranteed additional super. Like a lot of that stuff he just has for free. That's very good. Okay, so far so good. I mean, remember, this is just his base form. Can be activated when HP is what? What? When HP is 18% or more starting from the 3rd turn. Okay. Sure. Whatever, man. That's a okay. It's just why I don't like I don't understand. I like it's because it's Saiyan Day or I guess right 318. That's why they did that. I mean chances are very low that you're ever not just gonna be able to transform on turn 3. I guess it is possible, but all right. So Vegeta, if this is how they're gonna make transformation characters, by the way, then they could keep pumping them out. I don't care. This is good. Turn 3, boom. That's basically what his condition is. So we're definitely looking good there. That is a good sign. Just turn 3 is lovely. All right, so then he gets 50% attack and defense immense and still seals. Again, having that seal on there for the Cell Max fight is pretty good. So I'm not really... I mean, he looks solid so far. I mean, who are we comparing him to? Dragon Fist, Hirudegarn? So let's see. So 3 key, 180% of stats. Remember, he could potentially have, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks. I mean, if we're doing the Gogeta and Beast fights and stuff like that, there's like it's not like we have to transform super early. Like it's not gonna be that type of fight where, oh my god, we have to transform right away. Like we'll be fine, just chilling. And he's gonna have a lot of additionals, a lot of stacking, and then he guards and has the damage reduction. The extra damage reduction, it's not the craziest, but I mean, considering he might have a bunch of stack defense and he's guarding, it could help. So he has the 180% of stats guard, 18% damage reduction, another 180% attack when attacking if HP is 30% or more. Okay. He has an additional 70% chance to be a super. He gets another 30% attack if the enemy's HP is 80% or less. Okay, this will be good for the Cell Max fight. Then additional 30% attack if they're 60% or less. And then another 50% attack if they're 40% or less. This is really good for Cell Max. Wait, what typing is he? Did they say what typing he is? Did I miss it? I don't recall seeing it. I am blind as a bat, but I don't remember seeing it. Okay, so he potentially could get a lot of extra damage. Then he gets 180% defense when receiving an attack. I mean, with the guard and the damage reduction and potentially stacked defense. Launches an additional super in the same turn. And disables attacked. But then he's also... Yeah, I think he's just the best TUR. Isn't he? I mean, we're comparing him to Gamma 1, Dragon Fist, Hirudegarn, Frieza. Like, this guy looks like the best TUR. I don't want to go too crazy. Of course, like, go on a world tour with him and stuff, but he looks... I don't see where the flaws are. Yeah, this looks like a... This looks like a major celebration character to me, right? Like, they don't... he doesn't have all the garbage in here. None of the garbage is here to bog him down. He's just a monster. It looks like. Okay. So he's got an attack break. Yeah, dude. Like, it's, he could quad super, right? It's looking solid. Okay. So this could be done after he gets hit 3 times. Or in facing one enemy whose HP is 80% or less. This Vegeta, I need to see the typing. So Master attack temporary ultimate damage enemy. All attacks become crits in the turn. Dude, this Vegeta's crazy, isn't he? Like, this is a good condition. He's going to be strong defensively. It's not like 3 attacks is a big deal with him. Did they say what typing he is? Hold on. Yeah, I looked around. I did not see typing. I don't think they gave us his typing. It could matter, because it's like, when thinking about, like, I think the Goku Black, the global first, physical is tough, because Cell Max is an STR boss. And then Gogeta Blue, who's the most damaging boss there is, basically, he's STR as well. So physical right now is kind of like the typing that could be. I mean, Vegeta's going to be guarding with damage reduction and stuff like that. So like I said, like, his typing probably doesn't matter as much. If anything, AGL could be bogged down a little bit against Cell Max. Because against Cell Max, you, remember, Cell Max has that extra damage reduction against AGL types. So... okay, yeah, Vegeta looks to be the best TUR to me. Again, I did not think, like, Dragon Fist, because Vegeta, I mean, we'll see. I want to see how good he looks defensively. But in the current environment of the game, like, it should be easy to stack him up. A lot of these fights, he should be easy to stack him up quite a bit before you transform. You know, you could potentially transform immediately on you know, if he starts in slot 7, transform right away. The other thing we need to take a look at here, Dokkan Festival feature characters and LR characters. LR characters, so maybe like free-to-play LRs can get a super easy A. So it looks like it only buffs passives for characters. I don't know why they're showing mastered UI Goku here. Like, he didn't just come out and does not need one. Ridiculous. Okay, let's take a look. So again, I believe this is the only changes here. This is, I mean, you want to look at this. This is where people could go with the meme, I'm not reading that novel, right? Look at this, dude. Wait, 200? Whoa, hold up. 200? Wait a minute. Here, we could just use this wiki, because it's going to be... like, I don't know what it is about this wiki. Just, bro, maybe I should just get a new PC or what? I'm not really too sure. Okay, so remember, this is all going to be the same. So this is still going to be a super attack effect. Unfortunately, he still only has 6 links. But keep in mind, I mean, he's an easy A of an old-ass Dokkan Fest. He has huge stats because he has the, what is it, the S-class potential system or whatever the hell it is, right? So he is going to have very, very, very high stats. Okay, so... 2 key, 200% stats. Guaranteed crit his first turn. Doesn't really matter. I mean, that would be more like a Super Battle Road or a Battlefield thing. I mean, you know, because the current meta is all these 9th anniversary fights. There's not really a fight where, besides Cell Max. Cell Max is the one. Where I guess, you know, you'd want that. Super class allies chance of performing a crit 20%. Extreme class allies chance of performing a crit 10% for 3 turns. Okay. Sure, he's giving crit support again. The start of the fight, not really the biggest deal. Like, that was more of a last year thing, but sure. He gets another 150% stats for 5 turns from his first turn. Then he gets another 150% stats and high chance of an additional super when he does a super for the first 7 turns. Then he gets another 100% attack and defense. Oh, this is when performing super attack starting from the 8th turn. He has a 30% chance to dodge. And then he gets another 30% chance to dodge before attacking. Could be good against AoEs. Then 150% defense, high chance to crit for 3 turns after dodging. I don't think he's horrible. I'm going to want to see this in game before I go too crazy. I don't think he's like a god, but I don't think he's bad. He's getting a lot of stats on a character that has huge stats, right? As an older Dokkan Fest EZA. Like, his stats are already really big. And then he's getting gigantic numbers in here. He does have dodge, which, of course, is very good. It gives him a fighting chance, at least. Again, I'm going to need to see him in game. I mean, I don't know if I really want to grade him. We'll see. He doesn't look like a 0 to me. Now, one thing that is interesting about this, they gave us no details on a banner unit and no details on a main EZA. I do expect a main EZA. I don't know who. Maybe LR Tech Broly. Maybe they do Goku and Vegeta. They could do that, I think, easily. Right? Like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Majin Vegeta. I think they could easily just EZA here. I suspect we'll see one of those, but I'm not 100% sure. So, all right, let me know what you guys think. Again, Vegeta, I literally just dropped the tier list today. I did want to get the tier list in before this reveal. My expectation was that this character was going to be the best TUR. And, I mean, looking at this, yeah, I think Vegeta's probably easily going to be one. Vegeta, I think, is going to feel way better than, like, any character on here. This is good. Okay, but remember, I did expect Vegeta, to be super good because of the fact that this is kind of like a major celebration slot. Like, they do treat this like a major celebration slot. The characters that end up weird as hell with tons of flaws and are just very frustrating are like the character who would come on April 1st or something like that, right? Like the kind of just like in between monthly Dokkan Fests. Those are the ones where it's just like we're flipping a coin. And if that lands on Tails, they need mastered evolution characters in order to be good or something like that, right? It gets very annoying. So, well, at least this Vegeta's crazy. Vegeta has not gotten a lot of just like Vegeta characters in a while. And I mean, this guy looks really strong. So let me know what you guys think. And I'll catch you guys next time.